Hello, dear believers, brothers and sisters. Welcome. April the 13th, 2023, 6:09 p.m. Me and my Hermit the Frog Muffet hat. We out here chilling. Yes, we're doing that. Oh, woo, woo. Believers, I'm trying to get busy here, praising and worshiping God. That's what I do. I have something very important to say to you guys, and forgive me for having my Muffet hat, my Kermit the Frog Muffet hat on. This is to the babies, the children. Mothers, grab your babies. If you have sons, especially your sons, if you have daughters, I want you to grab your children, and I want them to hear what I'm getting ready to say. There will be no cussing, no kiss my this and that, and what I have to say. God give it to me to tell you mothers and you fathers to train up these babies because they're going to need it. Number one, your children are going to school. They're being bullied in school. And check me out. They are not coming home telling you everything that's going on at school. Do you hear what I'm trying to tell you? Children, they go to school, they're being bullied, they're being manipulated, and some of everything is going on in school. And the Lord just give it to me. I was sitting here minding my own business, eating my, as you see, sitting up here eating my onion rings and my pizza rolls. Pizza rolls smothered in ketchup, pizza roll, and my onion ring. And I put them in the air fryer. I'm gonna just sit there, let you sit there and look at it. I want some of that. Trust me, it is good. That air fryer, you don't need grease anymore. Just put it in the air fryer and let it rip. I'm on the wild talking about Jesus. He gave me the strength. He gave me what to do and how to do. Showing me my onion rings and my pizza rolls. A snack for the children. They come home from school, slap it in the air fryer with some pizza rolls, onion rings. If they don't like onion rings, French fries, or however you do it. But this is what the Lord want me to tell you guys this. I was sitting here minding my own business, getting ready to eat, and the Lord put me in tears. He put me in tears. And you know how I prayed, and I said, Lord, help your children all over the world. And I'm praying now, Lord, help your children all over the world. They need you so badly. They little babies, they growing up. And they need to be taught what to do and how to do and how to deal with this wicked world that they are living in today. They putting all this A, B, C, D, E, F, G in the babies' faces. They want to pump all that stuff in the babies' faces and make them go crazy and all these kind of funny diseases and all kind of. You wonder why your babies grow up and they have all kind of medical problems. They start the babies off at babies pumping that poison in their bodies. And I'm going to leave it at that. But in the meantime, when you send your babies to school, I see my light flashing on and out. Oh, this is what God wants you guys to hear me. Mamas and daddies, and if you have a father, a mother, whatever, I want the babies to gather around what I'm saying. And this goes to the little children. Little fella, if you're 10 years old, if you're 7 years old, if you're 6 years old, 5 years old, you're going to school, right? You're 11 years old, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. By 18, you're supposed to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. Listen, this is what the Lord told me to talk to you little fellas. This go for girls too. Men and women, little girls, little boys. Listen. Let me see where I write it at. Where did I write it? Okay. I'm on the wrong page. All right, here we go. Now, mamas and daddies, listen to me. I want to talk straightly to your babies. And your teachers are not going to talk like I talk. If you're 5 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, I want you to go out and kick somebody's butt. Now, hold it, parents. Don't click off yet. Listen. Kick some butts, children, if you have to. Listen to me. Mamas, give me a chance. I'm going to talk to your babies because you're not talking to them. They're being bullied in school. They're being picked on. They're being persecuted in school. They come home and they're all quiet and this and that. You don't know what's going on with your babies because actually you don't even care. All you do is send them to school, they come home, and that's it. And you wonder why they isolated, why they don't have any joy and don't feel like doing this and that. You have to teach your kids how to kick some butts if they have to. Now, let me break this down. The key is, I'm spitting all on myself. The key is if your children and babies, if you listen to me, if you're listening to me, if you have to kick some of your friends, so-called friends' butts, kick their butts if you have to. Now, how do you know when you have to kick somebody's butt? If they hit you, they keep on hitting you, picking with you and throwing you down and kicking you and this and that. You get up off that ground and kick some butts. Fight to the death. You don't let no one, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12, 14, 15, 11, if I miss your age, coming on up, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 60 years old on up. You don't let no other human being bully you and beat you up and you don't fight them back. God just told me to talk to some of you. And you babies, you don't go out trying to start a fight. That's why I say if you have to, you don't let no one just beat on you and you don't protect yourself. If they try to hit you, block it. Keep blocking it. And then put them in a chokehold. And don't you let them go until the teacher say, let him go, let him go. I'm gonna choke the breath out of this person because he kept on picking with me and kept on hitting me. My mom and my daddy said you don't let no one beat you up if you don't fight them back. You don't let no bully you, have you afraid to go to school, taking your lunch money and everything else. I'm talking to the babies, 5 years old. You just turned 5, you turned 6, you turned 7 years old. You're a beautiful baby. All you want to do is go to school and have fun and learn. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, on up. You don't let no one beat on you. I don't care how big they may be. You fight them anyway. They hit you, you hit them back. They keep hitting you, you block. You got to know how to block and hit. Block and hit. You got to learn how to fight. But you don't try to go out trying to have fights. You go to your class, you do your work, but here's somebody gonna pick with you and always trying to pick with you and start a fight with you. You don't let people just hit you and beat you up and tell you, don't you say nothing. You open up your mouth and talk. My mama said, I'm gonna protect myself. I ain't letting no one beat me up without a fight. I'm gonna fight you back. If I have to scratch, bite, whatever, kick, whatever, I'm gonna fight your butt back. I'm not afraid of you. You and your friends. The Lord just gave me this. Kick some butts, children, if you have to. Remember, if you have to, you don't go out and start a fight. If you have to kick some butt and fight people back for picking on you and hitting you, fight them back. Children of God, your mama raising you babies how to love God and how to love Jesus, Yahshua, our Savior. He teaches us to love everyone. But there's a lot of wicked people in the world. Grandchildren, daughters and sons, they're wicked, they're hateful, they're mean, they love to pick on people. But you don't let them pick on you. You tell them, say, I'm going to fight you back. I'm not a punching bag. I want God to put this strength in these babies, mamas and daddies. Put this strength in these babies so they will be able to stand, because we're living in a wicked world. They're putting all this transgender, man and woman, woman and man. They're trying to tear that down to where it's man and woman. But you want to teach your son how to stand up and be a man. You don't let no one boss you around and do you wrong. You tell them, no, I don't do that kind of garbage. I don't do that kind of wicked, dirty, nasty stuff. Listen to me, babies. I'm Fueler 74. My job is trying to encourage you guys. You're 77 years old, you're 8, 10, 15, on up, whatever age you may be. Live for God, live for Jesus, but you don't let no one beat you up without you fighting them back. Yeah, I'm afraid they'll beat me up if I this and that, and they'll beat me. If they hit you, you hit them back. If they hit you, you hit them back. Matter of fact, you don't even let them hit you. They try to hit you, you block it, and then you pow, 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 and go crazy on them. Put them in a chokehold and choke the breath out of them. 7 years old, 8, 10, 15, 13. If I miss your age, you're growing up. I want you to learn this. Don't be no little. I don't want to use that word. The kids don't understand that word. Don't be no If you're a boy, be a boy. If you're a girl, be a girl. Let me put it that way. Now I'm almost done. I was in tears. The Lord just gave me this to talk to your beautiful children. If they hit you, what you supposed to do? You're supposed to go tell the teacher, such and such hit me. But first of all, I'm not going to let the person hit me. They try to hit me, I'm going to block it. And if they keep on trying to hit me, I'm going to block it. Then I'm going to go wild on them. I'm going to put them in a chokehold. Then I'm going to go tell the teacher, say, I had to beat this person down because this person attacked me and tried to beat me up. So I beat him up. Then you go tell the teacher. This is a man talking to the kids. My own children. Take me to court, whatever. They tried to beat me up, so I had to fight back. Tell the principal that. Tell the teacher that. They attacked me. I was not attacking them. They attacked me, and I had to fight to the finish. So whatever may be. I'm talking to these kids, mamas and daddies. You don't have a husband. You don't have a wife. These babies growing up, and they're at the mercy of these rotten, no good teachers in the school. They're at the mercy. When you send your babies to school, you have to teach them yourself before they get to school. I told my grandson, I said, if somebody pick with you, put them in a chokehold and choke the breath out of them. Don't you know 3 weeks later, he had put somebody in a chokehold. Now that boy is 6'4", and he don't take no mess. Got a good job, making good money, and he just is peaceful and loving. But you raise your sons up to stand, be a man. You raise your beautiful daughters up to be beautiful, but also have some strength in the mind. Women, little girls, whatever, don't you let your other little girlfriends beat you up and dog you out and tear up your clothes and scratch you and all that kind of stuff, and you don't tell no one. Tell your mama. Whatever go on in school, you let your mama and daddy know what's going on. Don't you be afraid to tell your mama and daddy. Plus, you stand up for yourself and fight them back. So what if you get in trouble? You fight them back and you try to put them in a chokehold and don't you let them go until the teacher tells you, say, let the person go. You finna choke all the breath out of them. Yeah, they shouldn't have been messing with me. Fueler 74. Now, I'm almost done. Protect yourself and don't be afraid of the bullies. They'll tell lies on you. I'm going to tell you, they want to hurt you, but you don't let no one hurt you without a fight. Don't just let people just beat on you, just beat on. Stop. You swing back. You don't just sit there and just let them beat on you. You fight them back. Pow, 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 pow. If they hit you, you hit them back. Stop. Stop. And they kicking you and this and that. You just saying stop. You go. What? You be. You're not going to fight and beat me up, and I'm not going to fight you back. Now, protect yourself. If they try to hurt you, put them in a heavy chokehold and choke the breath out of them till the teacher or the police till you say, let them go, you about to kill them. Well, they shouldn't have been messing with me. Now, I'm going to just read my notes because I'm getting too long. Mothers, let your sons hear this, your daughters too. Listen, no one on earth should let another person beat them up without a fight. Fight them back, no matter how big they may be. The bullies, they friends. Did you know the bullies have friends? And the bullies' friends, they're afraid of the bully. That's why they're friends with the bullies. If they stood up against the bully, they wouldn't be friends with the bully. See, a bully is a person like to pick on people. Why do bullies pick on little babies and children? This and that? Because they can tell you're afraid of them. But actually, you have to learn that fear. You don't have fear when you fight them back. They'll leave you alone when you fight them back. Defend yourself. Defend your life. Mamas and daddies, teach your babies how to defend themselves. Yeah, take them to them classes where they can learn kung fu and all the rest of that stuff. That's good too. But it must be in the heart. It comes from God. You call that survival. These wicked people, these wicked bullies, they pick on the ones that they think are weak and scary. Children, listen to me. Why do your bullies pick on you? Because they see that you're scary. You're afraid of them. But once you start fighting them back, they'll leave you alone. Yes, you may get a black eye, a few bruises here and there, but I guarantee you, all through life, people will leave you alone if you fight them back. Sometimes you might have to fight people back with going to court and lawyers and all kind of verbal conversation and this and that. But sometimes you might have to use your fists. I have never been in a lot of fights growing up. God protected me. And God, I'm going to tell you parents, God will protect your children where they won't have to go through all this bullying, fighting and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes you may have to stand. You have to go toe to toe. Sometimes you may have to throw down. A bully bullies you because they figure you're afraid of them. Remember that. But once you fight them back, they'll leave you alone. You have a lot of men beat on women in the marriages because that woman, she just says, stop, and he just kicking her, beating her, and every day he come home and beat her and kick her. That's all she do is say, stop. Put her in the hospital and all of that. She grew up taking that abuse. You call that physical abuse. You don't take, if your married partner hit you one time, leave him and don't you ever go back again. They go for the woman and the man. Children, if you have a friend, if that friend hit you one time, don't you ever be friendly with them again. Had no business touching you. We are not made to beat each other up. God made us to help one another. Listen, but when you stand and fight them back, I want you to hear me, babies. 5 years old, even the 5-year-olds. 6 years old, 7, you going to school. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Fight them back, they'll leave you alone. But don't fight just to be fighting. If they provoking you, trying to mess over you, hurt you, hit you, whatever, fight them back. God gonna take care of you. Dear believers, it was in my heart. So many babies are being mistreated in these schools. Bullies everywhere in the playground, in the playroom, and yeah, we go to school, and this guy on the bus, he always picking on me, and then this person always picking on me. Teach your babies how to tell the bus driver, say, hey, this person picking on me. The bus driver's supposed to handle that. If the bus driver don't handle that, babies, don't let nobody on no bus beat you up. You fight their butts back. and that's the case is closed. Then they'll leave you alone. But first tell the teacher, and if the teacher don't have it, and you don't let no one beat you up, you fight them back. I said it about 100 times. Mamas and daddies, let your babies hear this. All right, peace out. I'm gonna eat me some of my onion rings. My mother hat. All right, guys, peace out. God love you, so do I. Listen, babies, love your mama, love your daddy. When you go to school to learn, but you don't let no one pick on you and beat you up. Remember, you don't let people just hit on you and you just say, stop. Fight them back. All right, bye-bye. Through the 7 to 4. Bye-bye.